Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a new live stream. This is my second live stream today. I did one earlier in the day, and here I am doing a different one. There's a lot to talk about, and I've been following the news, I've been following all the updates, I've been following the latest developments, and I want to discuss all that's going on, everything that's been happening, everything that's affecting our fellow Americans in California. Frank is here, Minnie is here. Hello, Frank. Hello, Minnie. Thank you once again for tuning in. Amor is here. Am I pronouncing the name correctly? I apologize if I'm not. By the way, if you are watching this, please support this channel by subscribing and hitting the like button. Crockett is here. Hello, Crockett. My friends, the firefighters in California are working very hard. The firefighters are working very hard. They are putting their own lives at risk to serve the community. We are grateful, the firefighters, the emergency response professionals. They are wonderful people, and we support them, and we are grateful that we have such excellent professionals, emergency professionals, to do the work that needs to be done right now. If you Rachel is here. Hi, Rachel. Yeah, if you support the firefighters, please write "I support the firefighters" in the chat window. Please write "I support the firefighters." Okay? Please, if you support the firefighters, write "I support the firefighters." The firefighters are putting their own lives at risk to serve the community. Let's see. Okay. Multiple fires are raging in California right now. Multiple fires. And based on the reports that I have seen, it seems that the strong winds will be there, which could make the fire situation worse. Strong winds and dry air. Jamie is here. Hi, Jamie. Strong winds and dry air will make the situation worse. Strong winds and dry air will help the fire spread, which is bad. We don't want the fires to spread. We want the fires to be extinguished. But if there's strong wind, if there's dry air, then the fires will spread, which is going to make the situation worse. My friends, this is a 24/7 fight right now. 24 hours a day. 24 hours a day. There's firefighting going on. 24 hours a day. Massive damage has already occurred. Massive damage already occurred. My friends, would you like me to put the video in a subscriber-only mode? If you want me to put the video in subscriber only mode, let me know. Let me do that, all right? Should we do it? Let me know if you want me to put it in subscriber only mode. All right. Maybe that's what I should do. Okay. The video is now in subscriber only mode. So only subscribers can participate in the live chat. Okay. All right. So my friends, I saw a video this evening. A reporter from NBC. Let me just give me 1 second here. A reporter from NBC interviewed. I don't know if you've seen this. If you have, just let me know, okay? A reporter from NBC interviewed Hollywood actor Dennis Quaid as Mr. Quaid was evacuating. All right, hold on. I got to change the screen here. Let's see. So Rachel, you watched that, right, Rachel? Rachel says I watched that. A reporter from NBC interviewed Hollywood actor Dennis Quaid as Mr. Quaid was evacuating. And I watched that video. It was, I think, a little over 16 minutes long. And you may be able to look that up on the internet. Rachel is saying she watched it. I watched it. I watched the whole thing. So if you have not watched that video, that whole interview, please do so, okay? You don't have to do it right now. Stay with me here, but you can watch it afterwards, okay? And Dennis Quaid, during the interview, he was putting his personal belongings in a vehicle. So Dennis Quaid was evacuating, and he was putting his personal belongings, his family's belongings, in a vehicle when the reporter from NBC was interviewing him. And so people are just leaving with whatever they can. People are just leaving with whatever they can. You know, when somebody has to evacuate because of an emergency, how do you decide what to carry, what to take with you? Your passport, your ID, your I don't know, important paperwork, documents. I mean, it's up to you. If you've got, expensive whatever, watches or jewelry, what do you take? Medication? How do you decide? How do you decide what to take? It's always such a hard decision, whether you live in a studio apartment, a 1-bedroom or 2-bedroom, or you live in a 4-bedroom house, 5-bedroom house, or you live in a 10-bedroom mansion. How do you decide what you're going to take with you? Yes, everyone thinks about documents, passport, social security card, maybe. Important, I don't know, travel documents. If you've got, I don't know, properties and you've got like documents pertaining to your property. I don't know. I mean, you tell me, what do you take? If you've got precious metals, jewelry, a watch collection, I don't know. Maybe rare Artwork, something you can't replace. Do you take that with you? Medications. This is so difficult. This is so difficult. As I said, you've got a studio apartment, a 2-bedroom apartment, a 10 bedroom mansion. When you have to evacuate, how do you decide what you're going to take with you? Crockett is saying medications for sure. Yeah, medications. You're going to need medications. You're going to need your ID or passport. Medications, right? But what else do you take with you? If you are a collector, you collect whatever, Tell me, what do you collect? If you collect artwork, you've got artwork on the wall. Or different like statues, artwork. Animals, yeah, take your animals with you. If you've got pets. So this is the situation that so many people are facing right now. They have been facing for days, and they are facing right now as we speak. People are evacuating, trying to make that decision what to take with them. So Dennis Quaid, what a great actor. Do you like Dennis Quaid? I love Dennis Quaid. He's such an amazing actor. Okay? Recently, he played the role of Ronald Reagan. I have not had the opportunity to watch that movie yet, but I know it's a great movie. If you like Dennis Quaid, please let me know in the live chat. Just say, Dennis Quaid is awesome, or however you want to write it. Great actor. What a great actor, Dennis Quaid. And more importantly, he's a very humble and kind man. A very humble and kind man. Okay? So, people are evacuating. They're taking their personal items, whatever they can carry. And Dennis Quaid, he was also seen evacuating, an amazing actor. And the NBC reporter was interviewing Mr. Dennis Quaid as he was evacuating. Okay? So if you have not watched that interview, please do so. Rachel, would you recommend that people watch that interview? Am I the only one asking people to watch that interview? Or Rachel, you agree with me? People should watch it, right? So remember that movie featuring Dennis Quaid? It was Day After Tomorrow. That's the name of the movie, right? Day After Tomorrow, The Day After Tomorrow. I watched that movie multiple times. Great movie. Really great movie. Many years ago. I mean, I can't believe so many years have gone by since that movie came out. That movie, The Day After Tomorrow, it featured an unbelievably serious situation with tremendous cold weather and freezing temperature. I'm not going to describe the whole movie, but, if you have not watched it, please do so. The Day After Tomorrow. Dennis Quaid was there in that movie. And so, if I remember correctly, I've watched it multiple times, to be honest with you. Although it's been a while since I last watched it. I may have to watch it again. But these days I'm so busy, I just don't have the time to do so. I haven't watched a movie in a while. It feels like, I don't remember. When was the last time I watched a movie? I can't remember. Anyway. Yeah, there was that big freeze, right, Rachel? That big freeze, everything froze. And in that movie, Dennis Quaid's character, he was out traveling long distance to get to his son and to rescue his son. Okay, so there was unbelievable emergency. Everything froze. And Dennis Quaid was out there looking for his son, trying to rescue his son. And now in real life, Dennis Quaid is dealing with an emergency situation. This is real life. This is not a movie. This is real life we're talking about. In that movie, The Day After Tomorrow, Dennis Quaid, he was playing a character, and that character was out trying to rescue his son. But this is Dennis Quaid in real life, evacuating, dealing with an emergency situation, massive fire that is spreading, that is engulfing houses and properties. And Dennis Quaid, he's dealing with this situation in real life. And if you have not watched that interview, please do so. Rachel watched it. I watched it. If you have not watched it, please do so. AC Cruz is here. Hi, AC. Thank you for being here. This is real life. As Los Angeles is burning, Dennis Quaid is dealing with that situation. He was seen evacuating. He was loading his vehicle with belongings. He was evacuating. And what a kind and humble man that he stopped and he answered questions that the reporter asked him. The reporter from NBC. Okay, so Dennis Quaid was very patient. He answered. He discussed whatever's on his mind. I mean, you got to watch that interview, okay? Now, my friends, who could have thought that the fires would get out of control like this? You know, as an average American, you know, we're not the fire experts, right? We're not. I mean, some of us maybe, I don't know. There are so many people watching this video. Some of us may be experts. I'm not. I'm not an expert in this. I mean, I'm a policy analyst by training. I specialize in healthcare policy. I know a lot about immigration issues. I'm continuously learning. I'm studying different issues. That's how I get to discuss different things on my channel, like energy policy and education and so many other things, right? International relations. But I'm not an emergency response professional. I'm not a water expert. I am not an environmental scientist. Okay? But I do know that a lot of people out there who are experts, they did warn that California might be in trouble if there's ever a mass fire situation, right? People did bring up the issue of water shortage and all that. And wildfires are not new in California. Wildfires have happened in California before. So how come the policymakers, how come the elected officials in California, city councilors and mayors and county supervisors and governor, I mean, why did they not prepare? That's my question. Why did they not prepare? An average American may not know day to day what's going on, what kind of emergency preparedness is there or needs to be there. People probably assume that, hey, if there's ever a fire, we're California, we're going to deal with it. You know, we've got the resources, we've got the professionals, they can address it. So they probably never imagined that something like this would happen, so widespread, so vast. But the experts knew, but the policymakers did not act on that information. The experts can warn. The experts can say, hey, listen, if there's ever a big fire, it can spread unless you take certain measures. But the experts can't always take the action because the policymakers will have to take the action. Those who are in government, those who write the laws, they make the rules, they govern, they control the agencies, they control the resources. They are the ones who needed to prepare and take proper action, but they did not do that. The policymakers are the failures. And I've talked about Karen Bass, the mayor of LA. I've talked about Governor Gavin Newsom. They are the failures. They are the big failures. Do you agree with me? Do you agree with me? They are the big failures. Thank God that we have leaders like Greg Abbott, because Greg Abbott is sending resources and professionals to California, the governor of Texas. Thank God we have people like Greg Abbott. Now, Greg Abbott is extending resources and help for California. Greg Abbott has announced he is going to send help to California to address this this fire situation. Texas is helping California. A red state, Texas, is helping a blue state, California. But the leaders in California, the elected officials in California, their failures and their lack of preparedness are what caused this mess. Blue state, California. My friends, I'm going to share with you something here. I'm going to share with you something. I want to mention something about my mother, okay? A lot of you have seen my videos with my mother. I've posted a few, like whenever me and my mom, we go to Chicago, we travel. I try to, capture some moments on video, and I try to share that with you, us having dinner or lunch or, and some of you have seen that. You've seen my pictures with my mom on my channel, on my YouTube channel. My mother is a strong, super duper conservative. She's a strong Republican. She's a very strong Trump supporter. And you've also seen my mother's pictures with political figures, I think. I posted some pictures here on my channel. So you may have seen that. And I'm going to share with you some words from my mom, okay? Some words from my mom. So, in the recent past, my mother was having a conversation with a very prominent individual. I'm not going to mention the person's name. Somebody who's very well known, somebody who's really high profile, okay, in the political world. And my mother was having a conversation with this individual. And over the course of the conversation, my mother said, money, wealth, and property do not matter. Okay? So this is my mother having a conversation with a very prominent individual very, very politically prominent. And I'm not going to give you the details of the topic and the conversation, but over the course of the conversation, my mother said, money, wealth, and property do not matter. Peace is all that matters. Peace of mind, peace, right? That's what she said. Money, wealth, and property do not matter. Peace is all that matters. And now, when we look at what's happening in California, small houses, big houses, mansions being engulfed by fire, burning down completely into ashes. All the luxury neighborhoods, all the luxury properties, all the luxury cars, everything, just completely being engulfed by flames and burning. And all the money, all the wealth, the property, everything burning. Belongings, properties, money, wealth, in one moment you have everything, the next moment everything may be gone. And that is very, very true. It takes a moment just like that. Everything that you have may be gone. Okay? And we are seeing in California what's happening. What's happening? Mansions, big mansions, multi-million dollar homes, exclusive neighborhoods, super luxury vehicles. And that's what people can think of from the outside, because, we can see those houses. The vehicles, you can probably see them. We have an understanding of how expensive the neighborhoods are. But then what's inside those houses and mansions? If your house is $5 million, $10 million, $20 million, $30 million, it's not just the house. Think of the furniture. Think of the jewelry, gold, silver, precious metals, whatever. Think about the artwork. Think about luxury watches. Think about luxury furniture. Think about how expensive the electronics are in those houses. Everything is now burning. So money, wealth, property, all gone. All gone. And so, my friends, what really matters at the end of the day is peace of mind. If you have peace of mind, you have everything. If you have peace of mind, you have everything. So, anyway, I was just thinking about, as I'm watching the news, as I'm absorbing all the information, my brain is constantly working. I'm thinking about different things, and I just thought of what I heard my mom tell this person over the course of a conversation not too long ago. She said, money, wealth, and property do not matter. All peace is all that matters. Peace of mind, right? So anyway, if you agree with that, let me know, okay? Do you think peace is all that matters? Let me know, my friends. People are leaving with whatever belongings they can gather. People are leaving with whatever belongings they can gather. It's not possible to save everything. It is not possible to save everything. And think about, I mean, there are impacts that you can see. If your house burns down, you know your house has burned down. Okay, that's something you can see. If your car burns down, you know that your car is engulfed by fire, your car is gone. You can't use it anymore. Okay, it's turned to ash. Those are the losses you can see. Those are the losses you can see, but there are severe impacts that you cannot see. Trauma, emotional trauma, you can't see that. Marjorie is here. Hi, Marjorie. Audrey is here. Terry, my friend Terry from South Dakota is here. People are losing. People are facing emotional trauma. Emotional trauma. Think about children's education. Many children are not able to go to schools. Their education has been disrupted. Many children are suffering because of uncertainty. They have been displaced. They saw that their parents evacuated, took them to a different location, and the children are trying to process everything naturally. Like, why are we not at home? What's happening? Is our home burning down? What does that mean? Are we not going to be able to return home? What about my room? What about my stuff? Just try to imagine, just try to think of this whole situation from the mind of a child. Phoenix is here. Hi, Phoenix. Rachel is writing, some people lost both homes. Yeah, there are people who lost more than one home. I was listening to various interviews on TV, and I think somebody mentioned, like, oh, my friend lost his home. He was living in one home. He was building another home, and he lost both. And we're probably gonna hear more stories from people as time goes by. Over the next few days, weeks, months, we are probably going to hear many stories of how people survived, how they evacuated, their experience. So it's unbelievable, but it is the reality. What is happening? So think about the emotional trauma. Think about what the children are going through. Their education is disrupted. How long before the children can go back to the classroom? How long before the children can continue with their education? How is this displacement going to impact them emotionally? Will they ever be able to go back to their original state of mind? A lot of people cannot access information on the internet because of cell service disruption, internet disruption, because they left their electronic devices at home or whatever. There's electricity disruption going on. If you have to charge your phone, you need electricity, right? it's the situation that people are going through. It's 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 hard to imagine. Um, it's hard to imagine. My friends, if you are watching this, will you please subscribe? Please subscribe, okay? Subscribe and hit the like button. Just so you know, we are less than 50 subscribers short of getting to 11,000 subscribers. So if you would please subscribe and help us get to 11,000, that'd be great. Okay? Support this channel. You know, people sometimes ask me, how can we support this channel, Tassif? Well, you subscribe and you hit the like button and you share the video. That's it. Very, very simple. Very simple. Okay? Very simple. So thank you for supporting this channel. This channel is all about free speech. It is about freedom of expression, and we are here to discuss social and political issues, domestic and international. So support this channel, my friends. I would appreciate that very, very much. I would appreciate that very much. So the children are suffering, the adults are suffering, the seniors are suffering, the trauma is severe. Now, there are many who did not lose their homes. Their homes are still standing, but they had to evacuate. They had to evacuate. Maybe their homes are still there, but they had to evacuate. And even if their home remains safe at the end of the day, at the end of this whole crisis, if their home still is standing, no one knows how long before they'll be able to get back to their homes. If you had to evacuate and your home is still intact, the fire did not cause any damage to your home, but do you know how long before you can actually re-enter your home? Even if the fire dies down, the health hazards will remain. Cassandra is here. Hi, Cassandra. Good to see you. Toby, good to see you. The health hazards will remain. Everything that's burning, and I talked about this earlier during a previous live stream. I talked about this. All the materials that are burning, the synthetic materials, the paint in the home, right? The paint, the synthetic materials that are used in construction of these modern homes, all the vehicles that are burning, all the fuel in the vehicles, all the electronics, all the metals. In the case of electric vehicles, all the batteries that are burning, the toxic air. Music Therapy just wrote toxic air quality. Exactly. Everything that's burning. So even after the fire dies down, whenever that may be, I mean, the fire, last I checked, the fires are spreading. The fires are spreading. That's what's going on right now. Days after the fires started, the fires are still spreading. Gianna is here. Hi, Gianna. So even after the fires die down, whenever that may be, days, weeks from now, I don't know, the health hazards will remain. The air quality, poor air quality, all the fumes and all the smell, all the chemicals in the air. how are these fires going to impact groundwater or soil or vegetation, trees, other animals, birds? And this is also very close to the ocean. How is it going to affect, the lives at sea, all the fish and everything? I don't know. Viewer named Save is saying this is not live. This is live. It is a live stream. It is a live stream. This is a live stream. You're watching me live, okay? AC Cruz is writing, Pasadena water is already contaminated. There's going to be a lot of contamination. It's already happening. And the situation is getting worse. Now, let's talk about something else. Audrey just mentioned Newsom. Right timing, Audrey. Right timing. Okay, Audrey just mentioned Newsom. Let's talk about Newsom. Gavin Newsom's political future is over. That is my assessment. That is my analysis. That's the conclusion that I am drawing. Gavin Newsom's political future is over. Now, Newsom is not going to be able to run for governor again because of term limits. But a lot of Democrats out there, a lot of people on the left, they are dreaming that Gavin Newsom is going to run for president. Guess what? If you are thinking that Gavin Newsom is going to run for president, well, forget your dream if that's what you're dreaming of. If you are dreaming of the day when Newsom's going to run for president, let me tell you, your dream is over. Newsom's political future is over. That's it. After this disaster, there is no elected office that Newsom can run for. No political office that Newsom can run for. Okay? Newsom is the worst governor. For a long time, we had this discussion before, like, who's the worst governor? Is it Jared Polis of Colorado? Is it J.B. Pritzker of Illinois? Is it Kathy Hochul of New York? Is it Gavin Newsom? And most people say it's Newsom. And the whole world is seeing it right now that Newsom is the absolute worst governor. Okay? But his political future is over. He's not. Do you think, let me ask you this. Do you think that Newsom has any possibility of getting the Democrat nomination for president? I mean, if he runs, there will be others who will run. Pete Buttigieg may run. Gretchen Whitmer may run. I don't know if Kamala is going to run again. Andy Bashir may run. I mean, who knows, right? Pritzker may run. Okay? Obviously, all of them are extremely poor political candidates. All of them are failures. Talk about Whitmer, Michigan, absolute failure. Pritzker, Illinois, absolute failure. Kathy Hochul is a failure. Pete Buttigieg, the worst transportation secretary, in my opinion, in American history. They are all extremely poor political candidates. Not poor like, I'm not saying poor financially. I'm just saying in terms of, their list of accomplishments. I don't know what they have accomplished. Each one of these. Like, what's Whitmer's accomplishment? What's Pritzker's accomplishment? What's Kathy Hochul's accomplishment? So, the Democrats, they are probably going to push for these candidates to run for president. All of them are extremely poor choices. Extremely poor choices, okay? Yeah, they may have a lot of, a lot of big campaign donors if they run. They may get big campaign donors, okay, supporting them, but they are poor choices. Poor choices. Now, Gavin Newsom, Whitmer can still run. Pritzker can still run. Gavin Newsom, is he going to be able to run after this massive disaster in California? Do you think there's anyone out there who's going to support Newsom? Who's going to support Newsom for president? Anyone out there? Listen, I'm asking you. So, is there anyone who's watching this who's going to support Newsom for president? Tell me. I know Democrats, Republicans, Independents, they all watch my channel. Anyone who's watching this who wants to support Gavin Newsom for president? Gianna, thank you so much. Gianna writes, toss if you're the best, bro. Thank you, Gianna. So, whatever political ambition Newsom had, it should be gone by now. After this disaster, there's no way that Newsom can secure the Democrat nomination for president. Okay? He can't secure any nomination for anything. His term is going to be up, so he's not going to be running for governor. But if somehow, let's say there is no term limit and Newsom runs for governor again, Newsom's going to lose. Okay, Newsom's going to lose. There's no political office that Newsom can run for, given his complete incompetence and his failures. Okay? Toby is saying people won't forget this catastrophe for a while. Yeah. Here's the thing. No, if you look at Democrat donors, Democrat donors are not going to support Newsom. Not after this disaster. And I think, if you want me to make a guess, I think there are a lot of Democrat donors in that part of Los Angeles that's facing fires. There are lots of Democrat donors. If you want me to make a guess, I'll guess that in the Pacific Palisades area, in Brentwood, and in all those areas, there are. California is a blue state, so there are lots of Democrat donors and voters in that area, in that part of Los Angeles that's now facing fires. So even those Democrat donors and voters are not going to be happy with Newsom. Newsom's political career is a sinking ship. Somebody mentioned that, right? Newsom's political career is a sinking ship. My friends, please support this channel by subscribing. Please, my friends, support this channel by subscribing if you have not done so already, okay? Let me read some comments here. So there are reports of looting. I see Music Therapy is mentioning that. By the way, Music Therapy, the viewer named Music Therapy, where are you from? I have to address you by calling you Music Therapy. Tell us your first name. 4TP, please tell us your first name also and where you are from. 4TP. And Music Therapy, please tell us where you are from. Okay, Music Therapy is from California. Okay, please tell us your first name. Otherwise, I'll have to call you Music Therapy. Lynn. All right, Lynn. Thank you, Lynn. Okay, and wait a second. Viewer name 4TP is MJ from Las Vegas. All right, I'll call you MJ. And you're from Las Vegas, Nevada. Well, thank you, 4TP, MJ. The viewer named Save Man. Will you tell us your first name and where you are from? I try to get to know the viewers here on this channel. Music Therapy is saying you can call me Music. Well, Lynn is a beautiful name. I can call you Lynn. That's your name, right, Lynn? Or you want me to call you Music? Okay. Okay, let's see. Michael Corleone is here. Michael Corleone, the Godfather, is in here. Everyone say hello to the Godfather, Michael Corleone, from Vegas, from Nevada, right? Vegas. Lynn is asking, where are you, Tassif? I am in Madison, Wisconsin. I am in Madison, Wisconsin. Joker's Wild is here. Now, Joker's Wild, will you tell us your real first name, please? Or any name you want to go by other than Joker. And tell us where you're from, okay? Okay. Save Man is Isaac from California. Okay, great. Thank you. Let's see whose comments I missed. I think I've missed a few comments. Chris, will you tell us where you are? Okay, Chris, you've told me where you're from, I think, right? Chris, let's see. No, I don't have that. Chris, where are you from? Will you tell us? Joker's Wild is Joker from San Diego. Okay, Joker. You want us to call you Joker from San Diego. All right. Chris is from Michigan. All right, Chris. Originally Fresno, California, now Michigan. All right. Well, thank you. Thanks for sharing that. Suzanne is here. Our friend Suzanne from Halifax, Nova Scotia, Canada is here. Hello, Suzanne. How are you? Suzanne likes my jacket. Thank you, Suzanne. It's very comfortable on the inside. It's very comfortable. Okay. Yeah, I like this jacket. Perfect. It's a very light jacket, but it's just very comfortable. Ken is here. Hello, Ken. Chris says, we just across the lake from each other. That is correct, Chris. Lake Michigan. Lake Michigan. Yep. You're in Michigan. I'm in Wisconsin. Yeah. All right. All right, my friends. Let's see here some comments. Lynn is saying, I like how you engage with your subscribers. Well, Lynn, I engage with my subscribers because we are all part of this large family. It's a family. It is a family. So, this channel is a family. And all the subscribers, all the viewers here, they are part of this amazing family. So that's why it's not just me talking in front of the camera, but we are engaging. Okay, we are engaging, we are having discussion, we're talking about a wide variety of things. So that's what we do. That's what we do all the time. I do have my podcast episodes that I publish where those are pre-recorded, so I'm the only one talking on camera. And those are much short, okay, like half hour or less. All right, my friends. Let me, Freshly is here, our friend Jake. Let me tell you something here. This channel, Freshly is writing TTTT. Thank you, Freshly. Thank you so much. Bill from Vegas is here. Hi, Bill. So we got Bill from Vegas. We got Michael Corleone from Vegas. Okay, so Vegas is here. Yeah, so let me share with you something. We need approximately 35 subscribers to get to 11,000. Now, if we want, we can get there during this live stream. It is possible. There's no guarantee. We may get there later. But if you all, everyone who's watching this, if you just hit the subscribe button, we will be able to get 35 subscribers. The 35 subscribers we need to get to 11,000. Can we get there? Do you think you are going to support me? Help me get there. Can we do that? Can we do that, my friends? Freshly is saying, just shared your channel, Tassif. Well, thank you. Thank you so much, Freshly. I appreciate that. Yeah, just support this channel, my friends. Help us get to 11,000, which will be amazing if we can get there. Okay? We may not get there right now, but soon we will, with your support. Okay. Yeah, need 34 more, I think. The Storm 45 is leaving. Okay. Storm, you're headed out. Says good night. All right. Luna, where are you from, Luna? Luna Moon is here. Luna, where are you from? Will you tell us where you're watching from? John is here from California. Hi, John. Thank you for tuning in from California. Luna is from Sierra Nevada. Okay, well, thank you for sharing that. Okay, I have to rearrange my windows here on my screen. Give me 1 second, okay? Give me 1 second. I've got a small computer screen. Okay, let's see. I want to see if I can read all the comments here. Comment 20. A viewer named Comment 20. Where are you from, Comment 20? Dima is here. Hi, Dima. Dima, if I remember correctly, you are from Utah, right? Tell me if I'm wrong. Tell me if I'm right. Dima is from Utah, if I remember correctly. You are? Okay. Well, great. Glad I remember. Thank you so much for supporting this channel. Luna is saying, lost home 4 years ago to a wildfire. Very sorry to hear that, Luna. Very, very sorry to hear that. By the way, I see lots of comments coming in. If I am not able to respond to your comment, I apologize. I try my best to respond to as many comments and questions as I can. But if I miss something, forgive me, okay? I'm sorry about that. Okay, comment 20. Will you tell us where you are from? Comment 20. Audrey is saying that she's far from everyone on Long Island, New York. Well, Audrey, you are from Long Island. Our friend Jake, who goes by the name of Freshly, Jake is from New York also. And we have others here who are from New York. Comment 20 is saying, I don't particularly identify with my location. All right, that's fine. That's okay. Deha is here. Hello, Deha. Now, if I remember correctly, Deha is from Washington State, right? North of California. Deha is from Washington State. Well, Deha, thanks for tuning in. This is the second live stream I am doing today. So everyone who's joining, thanks so much. William is from Las Vegas, Nevada. William, thank you for being here from Las Vegas. Okay. Oh, so Joker's asking me a question. All right. Let's see. Hold on. My computer is so slow. Give me 1 second. Okay, so Joker is asking me, what's Trump's plan on homelessness issues? Is that it? Is that what you're asking, Joker? Okay, so I'll tell you some of my thoughts. Now, I'm not like it's a good question for the president-elect. It's a good question for the president-elect. I don't know exactly what Donald Trump has in mind, but I can tell you what I think will happen. Michael Brown, good to see you. No, Michael Brown, I completed the other live stream, took a break, then I came back for this one. So this is the second one. So why are so many people homeless? You know, you have to understand the core issue. Why are so many people homeless? They have run into financial issues. They have lost their home, whether it's their own home or whether they were renters and maybe failed to pay the rent. They ended up homeless. A lot of people have health issues. Maybe somebody had a catastrophic health problem, which put them in a lot of financial difficulty, which then resulted in those people becoming homeless. A lot of people have mental health issues, which perhaps prevents them from having a sound job and a career, which perhaps then resulted in homelessness. A lot of people, perhaps they have become addicted to substances, unhealthy, illegal substances, drugs, which maybe prevented them from having a productive, profession, employment, source of income, which then, made them homeless. There are many reasons. There are many reasons why people become homeless. Okay, mental health problem, physical health problems, disability. A disability could result in homelessness. A lot of disabled individuals in America, they struggle. If they cannot walk, if they cannot move, if they cannot operate, if they cannot have a sound source of income, if they cannot find or maintain a job, they can fall behind financially, and they can they may end up becoming homelessness, um, and they may end up becoming homeless. And so there are many reasons why people become homeless. And so in order to solve homelessness, we have to address those underlying issues. Luna is saying price of housing. That is also true. Home prices have increased so much. If you want to buy a home, it's hard to afford. If you are a renter, rent has gone up in so many places across the country. Now, in many communities run by Democrat politicians, the Democrats are trying to increase property tax. And when property tax goes up, uh, cost of maintaining a home goes up. Rent may also go up because if the landlord is now having to pay more property tax, then the landlord may also increase rent on the tenants. And so, mental health problem, physical health problem, financial challenges, disability, overall housing market, overall poor economic climate, if companies are not hiring, if employers are laying people off, if they are not expanding, investing, and hiring, then that means less jobs for people in the economy. That means more unemployment and more financial difficulties, and that could also lead to homelessness. So we have to address those issues. In order to solve homelessness, we have to make sure that people have access to good physical health, good healthcare services, both for physical health and mental health. We have to create a robust job market so that people can find jobs and work. For those who are disabled, for those who are not able to work in a regular job, we have to get them the help and the services they need. And for that, we may need better nonprofits. The stronger nonprofits we have, the better the services may be for the people. But nonprofits also cannot survive without, charitable donations and without contributions from the community. And if the economy is bad, then people have less money to contribute to the nonprofits. So it's like a chain reaction. And there are some great nonprofits out there, and there are also some nonprofits that are not good, okay? So, not all nonprofits are the same. Some of the nonprofits, they do great work. They get the donations, and they use the donations to really have a positive impact on the community. And there are some nonprofits which, they take money from the people, but all those money goes towards salaries for the nonprofit staff. Okay, and very little actually goes out to support the community. So we need strong, genuine, good nonprofits. We need good healthcare services, physical health and mental health. We need support for disabled individuals. We need a strong job market. We want to have a thriving economy so that companies are expanding and investing and creating more jobs. And so it's like there's no one solution. It takes a pretty broad approach. Just create an overall great economic climate, create an overall great nonprofit community, create an overall great environment in which there's some opportunity for everyone. Okay. Yeah. So that's my general answer. If you want to know what Donald Trump's plan is to solve the homelessness issue, then I can't answer that on behalf of Donald Trump. Donald Trump will have to answer that question. But I'm just sharing with you my thoughts, okay? I hope it makes sense. If you agree with me, let me know that you agree with me. If you don't, let me know that as well. Now, there's one thing that I also want to mention. If somebody is homeless and that person wants to escape homelessness, that person has to be willing to do it. You cannot help someone who doesn't want to be helped. Okay? So if you go and you see a homeless person and you say, I really want to help you escape homelessness. I'm going to help you find a good job. I want you to invest your time and energy in being successful in that job. I want to help you access healthcare services, but you have to have the willingness to seek treatment, to seek help. Okay? If you want to help a homeless person and that homeless person says, no, I don't need your help, get out, I don't want your help, leave me alone, then you cannot help that person. Okay? You know, help is not a one-way street. There's somebody who helps and there's somebody who receives help. The person or the entity that helps must be willing and able to help, and the person who needs the help must be willing and able to accept the help. So there are many homeless people out there who need help. They want help. They are looking for help. And they are the ones we can help, and we can help them escape homelessness. But if there's somebody who's homeless and you want to help that person and that person says, get out, I don't need your help, then you really can't help them. So, you know, I just wanted to share that. I'm just sharing some general information, overview, general thoughts. And if you agree with me, let me know. If you don't, let me know that as well, okay? Okay, so my friends, I'm gonna wrap up this live stream here in just a little bit. I have to go get some dinner. Dinner time. Should I go get some dinner? I'm kind of hungry. I'm gonna go make some dinner. Should I go get some dinner? Suzanne says yes. All right. It's home cooked. It's gonna be home cooked dinner. I'm not going out anywhere. Not going out to a restaurant or somewhere. I'm just gonna go make some dinner at home. So, yeah, we'll see. All right, my friends, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Music therapy. Lynn is asking, what's on the menu? I'm actually going to make some noodles. Not really pasta, not the Italian pasta, okay? I'm going to make some noodles, but I'm going to use my own spices. It's not going to be like the Chinese noodles. It's going to be a little bit of Asian spices. I'm going to do a fusion. It's not going to be noodle soup. Not noodle soup. It's just going to be dry noodles. I'll add some eggs. I might add some veggies. Who knows? I might fry some kebabs. I've made some kebabs which are in my frozen section, in my refrigerator, in my freezer. So I might make some kebabs. I have some lettuce. I'll maybe make a nice salad with lettuce. Yeah, you know, I'll try to keep a nice balance between the carbs and the veggies, okay, and the protein. That's always the goal. All right, so my friends, thank you so much. Have a wonderful evening, and please let us continue to pray for the people of California and Newsom's political future after this disaster. Newsom's political future is over. Okay, I don't think anyone's gonna vote for him for anything. So, my friends, as I prepare my dinner, I will also watch the news. So maybe next time I do a live stream, I'll come back and share some more information with you. Okay. Um, so thank you so very much, my friends. Please continue to pray for the people of California. May God bless you all. May God bless our President-elect Donald J. Trump. May God bless the incoming Trump administration. May God bless the United States of America. May God bless our U.S. allies. And may God bless freedom-loving people all over the world. Thank you so very much, everyone. Jared, I probably missed mentioning you. Thank you so much. Jared writes, be blessed, my friend. Thank you so much. William, thank you. Suzanne, Audrey, Ken, everyone. Thank you so very much. Michael Brown, thank you. Richard Miller, thank you. Everyone. HT, thank you. Says peace. HT, thank you. Music Therapy, Lynn, Bill, everyone. Michael Corleone, everyone. Thank you so very much. Thank you for supporting the channel, Crockett. We did not, thank you, Crockett. We did not get to 11,000, but next time maybe we will. We will, all right? We're just about 30 short. 30 more subscribers. Thank you, my friends. Rachel, thank you. Have a wonderful night, and I'll be back again soon. Thank you so much.